In the noble city of Brushlara, on a night resplendent in its finery, Miss Treebrush Summer, an artist of considerable renown, stood amidst the luminous throng of an esteemed gallery. She was arrayed in garments of tasteful artistry, her keen eyes reflecting both the admiration of her patrons and a certain weariness wrought by accomplishment. Her photographs, vivid portrayals of ancient forests, adorned the walls, rendering the very texture of bark and leaf with a fidelity that stirred the soul.
Yet for all the reverence accorded her, Miss Treebrush bore within her heart a silent ennui, as though her own days were but a tableau, exquisitely composed, yet lacking the vitality of change. Among her well-wishers was one Mr. Venny, a portly enthusiast of the arts, who, with an exuberant air, lauded her genius. "Madam," he declared, "you have ensnared eternity within your frame." To this Miss Treebrush replied with gentle irony, "Eternity, Mr. Venny, is becoming regrettably predictable."
Her focus, as if drawn by some unseen hand, settled upon a modest display in a dusky corner, a single uncut crystal of mysterious origin, aglow with an inner light. The placard beneath read, "Lens crystal, provenance unknown." An artist's curiosity, ever insatiable, compelled her to take the crystal to her own private studio that she might divine its secrets.
There, amidst the splendid chaos of her cameras and prints, Miss Treebrush beheld the crystal's peculiar properties. Light, passing through its substance, was scattered into impossible rainbows, inverted and intensified. She, with the deftness of a seasoned craftswoman, affixed the crystal to her most cherished camera and directed towards a solitary rose.
Peering through the viewfinder, she witnessed a vision most extraordinary. Colors deepened beyond nature, the rose's petals unfurling and curling in perpetual motion, as though time itself were both advancing and retreating. A low and sonorous hum arose, trembling through her very bones. Compelled by instinct, she pressed the shutter.
In that instant, the room was awash with eldritch light. Miss Treebrush was unmoored from her place and time, her senses overwhelmed. When her faculties returned, she found herself in a strange abode, luxurious, modern, and unfamiliar. The city beyond the glass windows roared distantly, yet she stood arrayed not in her accustomed attire, but in a suit of severe elegance. Her hands, unmarked by the labors of art, bore no trace of her former calling.
From her vantage above the bustling streets, she observed a most curious spectacle. A woman, possessing both the poise of maturity and the visage of youth, guiding a child whose eyes betrayed an ancient wisdom. Here it seemed the march of years followed not a straight course but a cycle, youth blending into age then returning, all in a grand oscillation. The denizens of this strange world called this rhythm the cycle. Wisdom was not hoarded by the old, but circulated freely, an inheritance passed to all.
Miss Treebrush, finding herself among financiers and traders at the venerable firm of Ethelred and Company, was startled to discover her own hands executing trades with the poise of long practice. Amongst the clamor, she encountered Mr. Hendel, a youth in form, yet aged in years. His manner suggested the serene knowledge of many lifetimes.
A camaraderie soon blossomed between them, their conversations ascending from the mundane to the philosophical. "Your vision is rare in this world of ledgers and accounts," Hendel observed one evening as they sat surrounded by the twinkling city lights. "You see with the soul of an artist." To this, Miss Treebrush confessed, "To see truly is to look beyond the expected, to find the pattern where others find only chaos."
The two souls, one linear, the other cyclical, grew together in a dance as old as time, kindling a romance nurtured by shared longing for meaning in the mutable tapestry of existence. Yet, as Miss Treebrush drifted between her two realities, her original world of static beauty and the vibrant, ever-changing cycle, her heart grew restless. The lens, it seemed, was not merely a portal, but a compass, urging her towards some deeper truth.
One night, unable to bear the division between worlds, Miss Treebrush resolved to test the limits of the crystal's power. She looked through its depths, her reflection trembling with anticipation, and pressed the shutter once more. She found herself, not in the gallery nor the trading floor, but in a forest bathed in golden twilight, the trees towering as if ancient guardians. The air hummed with the same mysterious resonance as the lens. Kendall awaited her, unchanged but transformed, his eyes ageless yet alight with new possibility.
Yet for all the reverence accorded her, Miss Treebrush bore within her heart a silent ennui, as though her own days were but a tableau, exquisitely composed, yet lacking the vitality of change. Among her well-wishers was one Mr. Venny, a portly enthusiast of the arts, who with an exuberant air lauded her genius. "Madam," he declared, "you have ensnared eternity within your frame." To this Miss Treebrush replied with gentle irony, "Eternity, Mr. Venny, is becoming regrettably predictable."
To her astonishment, their friends from both worlds soon emerged from the woods, greeting her as though this enchanted place had always been home. The crystal, its task complete, dissolved into pure light, merging with her very being.
Henceforth, Miss Treebrush dwelt in a realm where time is not bound by mortal constraint, where the wisdom of the past, the promise of the future, and the vividness of the present coexisted. In this third domain, she was neither artist nor trader, but architect of her own fate.
And so, dear audience, it is not the passage of years nor the succession of seasons that defines eternity, but the courage to see anew and to choose again and again the life one wishes to shape.
Thus concludes the curious adventure of Miss Treebrush Summer, whose lens revealed that the greatest artistry lies not in freezing time, but in embracing its ceaseless, wondrous flow.
The man's waiting to marry, craving her name. A love and patience in his every claim. I take the woman's place to wed and take him away, as a woman's tender heart yearns for a man every day. I am a traitor, he is the soul I seek. For truth be told, it's where our hearts meet. We hold a melody so pure and so strong, for a man that's not just in my dreams, does belong in reality, right next to me. For I am a lady of sunshine and moon, waiting to replace a bride, hoping it'll be soon. Pining for the love that will slowly bloom. I'm here for him under the golden afternoon. A woman charms with her beauty, this one bedazzles with her grace, and in all of her hearts we must be placed. Together we will free now, only a melody away. I am a traitor, he is the soul I seek. For truth be told, it's where our hearts meet. We hold a melody so pure and so strong, for a man that's not just in my dreams, does belong in reality, right next to me. Oh, the whispering wind tells tales of a change, of a love once lost yet found in a strange. Behold our love, a rearranged exchange of a heart for a heart so new and not age. I am a traitor, he is the soul I seek. For truth be told, it's where our hearts meet. We hold a melody so pure and so strong, for a man that's not just in my dreams, does belong in reality, right next to me. So pave the way, let the story of romance evolve. Do it in harmony, our love's flow found. I'm not here to get things off the ground, but to cherish and nurture a love absolve.